great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone.
Good catch. Way to go,
They're
Braylon.
set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And they wanted it all.
Yeah, he wasn't into the game, but I understand that. I did that last game, so he probably gonna quit. I understand that, buddy. Sometimes you just gotta regroup, say, man, I need to start over. I ain't really into it. As long as you just want to play, but you ain't really into it. So, just Brown, replace him.
Complete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to...
Makes the grab past the marker.
Open
field on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll line up to go for two. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two, and they go on top 8-7.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Jones. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Soft spot in the middle. Turning it on. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Green. Pocket breaking down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Slips a tap. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Green. Using his feet to buy time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Pulls it in. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you... Sneak gets it done.
So nice to have the run game. So nice to trust in it. So nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It's finished off with the quarterback sneak. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted.
And I don't mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the catch. It's Washington. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Blake. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking for space. It's Washington. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And the field goal unit is on the field. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And that is no good. And, guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points up.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. On the ground, it's Washington.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They'll go right back to him. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Quarterback moving. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Turns it loose. Found a seam. Wide open spaces. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it first and 10 just outside the 20. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him, he's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Green. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Going to swing it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Brings it to the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. At the 45 on his way. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
What's up?
We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Scanning the field, it's Green. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Gashing the D on the right. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Catch in the middle. It's Bennett. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He caught it. Touchdown, South Carolina. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback and getting it out quick.
An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And he does every single thing right on that play. Late in the game, you're trailing. You need to get this first down, but you got to try to save as much clock as possible. He's able to get out of bounds and do precisely that. Could not have asked for a better outcome on that play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Green. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the move, he fires.
Yes, sir.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What's up, Gaston? You still there?
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They want that clock to run. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. He's an open space downfield.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs.
Yeah, I hung that pretty good with this team.
3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
He really good.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can.
I'm
going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a
There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that
Can you hear me now?
you know he's going to catch that consistently.
What about now? Can you hear me?
The game come to the line in this situation. You might see a shot play.
Okay. Is it better?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Okay, good.
Quick timeout called by the defense. Stopping the clock. Say what's time possible for their offense. To throw, it's Sellers.
Drop it.
Quick completion on the outside.
No, don't showboat. I always try to play to the end, whether I'm winning or losing. Sometimes it's just I know I wasn't concentrating, and I'll quit, but I was concentrating this game. He's just a good player. It's a good game. He got some plays, they gotta learn how to stop.
The defense comes up with a stop, and you just wonder the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of winning with Arkansas. Maybe not the best rated team on here, but I play pretty good with them. I think I might try another team next season. Just a better team, game-wise. Because it does kind of make a difference. But I always play with Arkansas anyway. Because I feel like it's the players, not the team. GTA, as far as GTA, I'm in the car garage. Gotta get out of there.
They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing. You got to give the defense credit. Watch them. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last shot, it falls incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here comes the heat. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
The game echoes.
If they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor.
I don't know. I don't know.
He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
He's just proving it time and time again. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of the way.
And the Russian gets going at the 25.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have
success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man.
Let me
Nice
try
job.
these other
This
hits.
second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, South Carolina.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a man. It's Green. Going for it all. And the pass will be incomplete. Looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Gotta end this broadcast and go to GTA anyway. Can you hear me?